My first video is, I think in 2015, is a pizza eating contest, eating a 21-inch pizza. I did it in 16 minutes. Still got a trophy.
Do you have the trophy?
I need to go and dig. I think it's in this house, yeah. Wait, I just need... My name is Zermatt. I am a content creator as well as a competitive eater. So I do a whole bunch of food challenges, mukbang videos, and that's about it. If I can finish this, I'll be happy. I'm at the last few bites. I'm 35. Been doing this full-time content creating, I think it's about 4 years. So I do a whole bunch of food challenges, mukbang videos. Okay, people always confuse competitive eating and mukbang. Okay, competitive eating is pretty much you're eating a certain amount of food within a certain amount of time. As compared to mukbang, it's more like you're interacting in front of the camera with your audiences and enjoying the food. Nobody cares if you finish the food or not. There's no time limit or anything. So that's the main difference between competitive eating and mukbang. So competitive eating a while back, I think maybe I started 7-8 years ago, but nothing serious. It's just for the fun of it. Back then I was a personal trainer, got a whole bunch of free time, do a whole bunch of eating challenges, just buying a whole bunch of food, eating, or restaurant challenges. Those challenges that you actually, when you finish the food, you get it for free. I started watching some of the other YouTubers that do competitive eating. They got a lot of views now. In Asia, not much people is doing that. My friends around me, they sort of got me to start filming and audit the entire process and put it up on YouTube. So back then, the videos are pretty much just been filmed using phone, nothing serious. We don't even have a proper mic. Been edited by friends around me. Only after 2018, I think everything is a lot more stable. So I decided to just quit my job and go full-time. Now I think we've got a team of maybe 6 with 1 intern, and you get a proper producer. I'm not the most creative person, so sometimes I need someone to bounce off ideas with me. Typically, before a shoot, we do a bit of planning, nothing crazy. So we'll plan, we will research the place a little bit. What's the story behind filming this place? Second step is we actually go down to the place and recce a little bit and get in touch with the vendors. Sometimes I film for hawkers, they don't even know what YouTube is. So we just have to sort of tell them what we're doing. So before a shoot, I'm usually not in a ravenous state or anything. Fasting just keeps me empty. And I drink a whole bunch of warm water before that. And I do the same thing after. So I do a 20 to 24 hours fast, and a 24 hours fast after the shoot feels very easy because of the amount of calories I packed in. Okay, so today we are at Fengshan Food Center, Bedok 85. We will be eating a giant bowl of bak chor mee, which is minced pork noodle. It's a soup version, so I got a very deep bowl, but we'll see if we can finish this. I'm taking a gamble today because I never used this bowl before, so we'll see how this goes. We're weighing out everything just to make sure that it's within my threshold. Not really hungry. I wish that I could be a bit more, have more appetite, but at the moment not really hungry. Maybe it's the weather. Today is super hot. I was hoping to eat this sort of rainy weather, but sadly today is super sunny. Okay guys, so I underestimated this bowl. I thought that with about 22 servings we can fill it up, but it's only until here. And I added another extra more soup. So I'm freaking about 100 meatballs here. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's like a mix between fatigue and adrenaline. I'm getting a lot of carbohydrates from this. The sodium is hitting me very hard. Oh, done. See you guys in the next one. Remember take a mic I watch toilet. So typically after a shoot, it really depends on the size of the challenge and everything. Sometimes I'll be feeling very decent. I can drive, I can go to another location. Sometimes I have to sit there for maybe an hour or two just to let the food settle a bit. People always assume that you'll go and puke after that. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. Sometimes if I go beyond my threshold, it just happens. But for my rule of thumb is I don't induce. If it comes out, it comes out. We don't go and induce vomiting. Another misconception is people always assume that you can do this every single day. It just doesn't work that way. After a shoot, you have to definitely rest for a minimum of 3 days, at least for me. Okay, so fun fact, real quick, most people don't know that I'm a dietitian. Back then, I was practicing, and the knowledge that I have being a dietitian actually helps me deal with the aftermath of all these food challenges in a very, very efficient way. So typically during my rest days, I'll be doing a bunch of cardio, a lot of cardio. My favorite is skipping, so I skip a lot, just to make sure I get those calories off. I'll be on a huge deficit, like a huge caloric deficit, and I'll be eating just blueberries, nuts, bunch of vegetables, eggs and tofu. That's about it.
Okay, so we've got this chicken rice right here. I don't know what's the weight. I'll be very honest, guys. I really don't know what's the weight of everything. This is probably like 7 pounds or more. This whole mountain right here.
One of the videos that went viral is definitely the one in 2016, that chicken rice video, the one that I did a giant plate of chicken rice. I think the reason why it went viral is because it's very relatable. Singaporeans, they know their chicken rice. They know how it feels to eat a plate of chicken rice, and you inflate it that big, right? That was about 10 to 12 plates. Like, put out this many chicken rice and still stay in shape. And they find it very intriguing, and everyone just keeps sharing, and it just went viral. It's definitely very fulfilling to actually film a food challenge based off hawker food. It sort of brings out the hawker scene in Singapore to showcase to the world, and also to see the hawkers improving their business after the video. There's a lot of competitive eaters that actually peak at their 40s. I can keep going, but maybe I will slow down a little bit when I'm in my 40s. At the moment, I feel I'm at my peak. I'm still doing pretty okay, but I definitely want to improve a bit more, want to compete in more contests, but that is in the next 3 to 4 years. Okay, after a while, I think the next transition is we might be doing more travel vlogs, like going around other countries to explore the food rather than eating so much. For me, I guess food is something that it can connect you to somebody. There's no barrier when it comes to food. When you eat something, it brings out that nostalgia. Like when you're a kid or something, you eat this, the taste brings you back. So at the moment, I really enjoy the freedom, the flexibility, and the ability to actually showcase the food, showcase our local food to different people in different countries.